Alright, this is basically just a test video. Check out my new mic. Make sure it's working right. I'm just going to put this back together. Get it out of the garage. Work on that other boat, and I got to build some shelves. Got some lumber this morning. Get this better organized. I had this in here because, number one, the tire kept going flat, so I wanted to see why. There was a little nail in it. I just put a plug in it for now just to hold air, but I got to get some new tires. And last year when I used it going to the local lake, which is a 45-minute ride, I noticed the one hub was a little warm, so I have that apart. I was checking that out. I actually bought 2 new hubs. I'm just going to replace the hubs with new ones. And, well, I got to repack them. They come with grease, but I don't think it's marine grease. So I'm going to repack those, put those new hubs on. Then I'm going to check the bearings and stuff on the old hubs. If they're decent, I'm just going to repack them, package them up, put them in a bag or something all together, and have them as spares if I go to Canada or something, long trip this year. It's like a 5-6 hour ride. I'll have some spare hubs that something will go out with these. It's easier to change a hub on the side of the road than it is to pull bearings and races and reseat them and do all that. So that's my plan. But I had this in here because of that. And then this trolling motor, when you would wobble it, it would really flex in here, in the plate, and in here. So I had this out, was checking that, retightened some screws, added some screws. There's a big board in here, so I was able to put some decking screws in there for now, just to give it some more rigidity. And so yeah, it's a lot better. And I had this off and tightened this plate down. Those bolts they were so rusted there was no threads. So I just replaced those bolts, put some bigger washers, like fender washers for backing underneath, give it some more strength. This carpet, it's okay, but it's going to need to be changed. It's faded, it's thin in spots. So that'll be a project down the road. But for now, I'm going to put this back in here. I'm all done here. Put this back in. Put all this stuff back in the compartment. I was just cleaning up, going through everything for this season. And then I'm just going to repack the hub that I have off that was originally on the boat. I'm just going to repack it with some grease, put it back together, and move it back outside under the lean-to over here until I'm ready to change those hubs and do other stuff. Like I said, I'm working on this other boat over here that I just picked up. It's a 14-foot Grumman. Needs a lot of work. Needs a new floor, new everything. It had a little deck in the front that was all rotted out, which is right down here. And but yeah, that was up front here. That was all rotted. There's a battery tray that somebody had made and screwed to the rib. That's out. The floor is just shot. I'm going to strip the paint, repaint it, finish taking this. There's a seat mounted on these seats here. This one and that one were mounted up on these wooden blocks. They swiveled, but you couldn't move them anywhere. So they're off. I have actually Smokercraft seats from this boat because I replaced these last year. So the one was ripped, but two were still good, just old and faded. So maybe I'll put those in this boat. I don't know, maybe I'll get new ones. This is a 9.9 Mariner. I believe it's a 2003. Like I said, this was my uncle's boat, and I was talking to my parents the other day. I told them that I actually bought it, and because they didn't know. My cousin had listed it on Facebook, and I happened to see it because he passed away in November, a few months ago. But yeah, they didn't know when the last time the motor was ran. Then I talked to my mom, And she said that she had talked to, they were talking about the boat and stuff. Because I guess he was thinking about selling it. He was going to fix it up, but he was like 94. So he was doing a little here, a little there. He put new tires, wheels on the trailer. And he put a new cover on it. But that was as far as he got, I guess. But yeah, talking with my mom, she said that this motor, he hadn't used a boat in over 20 years. So that, and it was sitting outside in his driveway, uncovered for years. That's why the floor shot. And the last time, he had a current registration on it. Well, it expired the end of this past year. But yeah, the last sticker he had on it was from 2008. So, but he did have current, he kept it, he renewed it every year, every other year, whatever it is. But never put them on since 2008. So it wasn't used since at least then. But, all right, there'll be other videos on that. But I want to get this back together, get everything put back in the compartments and pull this out just to have more room. I'm going to build some shelving here, 2 foot deep, 8 foot wide, 8 foot tall. I was going to do 10 foot tall, but decided just to do 8. Yeah, picking out the 2x. Whew. Went to Home Depot yesterday. Lowe's. Went to Lowe's yesterday, and I didn't even buy any of them. They were so horrible and bent, twisted, and just junk. So then I went to Home Depot this morning, picked through the pile, and got 15 good 2x. Well, 15 of the best 2x. I guess I really won't say good. I need my drill. Hopefully this mic is working. I did film videos of me bringing this Grumman boat home and stuff, pulling it in the garage and going over it before I did anything to it. I hadn't even taken the cover off when I bought it. I just went to his house, like 45 minutes away, hooked it up, went to the notary with my cousin, did the transfer thing, brought it home, and then that's where I started filming. So, but the sound quality was horrible with no mic, and the video probably wasn't much better. So this is, like I said, this is basically a test video. Hopefully this mic's working good and everybody can hear me, and hopefully I'll get better at videoing. I didn't even start a channel yet. I got to come up with a channel name, and I'm going to start it and just post videos and stuff that I do. In the garage here. This is actually a new pole barn we just built this past summer. Ooh. Boat's rolling on me. Okay. That's that. I'm just going to turn this off and put all this stuff back in the compartments. Okay, I'm just going to repack this bearing and put it back on just to get the trailer out of here for now. I don't even need to pack it, but I will. If there's grease in here. The sand. Yeah, there's some grease there. Oh, not much, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna need more than that. Let me see. Now what the is going on? It's grease. I know there's grease in here, but there must be air in here too. Hopefully this is bright enough. Nowhere near enough grease. Alright, let me mess with this grease gun. I'll be back. Okay. I forgot I had a can of grease. It's really old, but it'll be fine for this for now. There we go. Starting to come out the top a little bit, which is what you want. sure you get that grease all the way up through all those bearings. Yep, that's going to be good enough. And just put some on that inner bearing, which I never took the bearing or seal out yet. All right. All right, let's throw this back on here. I want to put a little grease on there. Okay. Need the washer. And the castle nut. Get a socket or a wrench or something. Tighten down on that. A little too big. $30mm. It's not the right size, but it'll work because you're not making this tight. I'm just going to turn the hub counterclockwise as I tighten this, and I'm just gonna snug it up just to seat the bearings and everything. That's still turning. That's pretty tight, so then I just back it off until pretty much till you can spin it by hand. And you don't want any play this way, well, not much. And then you got to find your hole. Oh, it's really loose. Right there. Your hole for your cotter pin, which I always put new ones, but I'm just going to reuse the old one for right now. And it's always better to back it off to get the pin to go through rather than make the nut tighter. So that's it, just bend those ears over. Put the wheel back on, put the bearing buddy back on, and if I was doing this, normally, permanently or whatever, I would fill that full of grease and put the rubber cap back on and be good to go. But it was just temporary. I just wanted to pull that, since I had the tire off, to fix wherever it was leaking. There's a little screw in here or something, so I just put a plug in it for now, just so it would keep going flat on me. So while I had that off and checking that, I figured out this is the hub that was warm. Let me check it quick. Then I ended up getting 2 new hubs, which I will replace then down the road. That one you can cut off or bend up. Usually a lot of people bend them like this way and this way. I like them up here. And I'm just gonna leave that there for now. So that's gonna come back off. And that's all there is to that. Let's start these by hand. I have this impact set on auto, so it stops when it feels it's getting tight. So after I let it down, I will torque them with a socket, torque wrench, yada yada. That back on. Grab a block of wood. There's a block. Get that started straight. Put a block of wood on like you just saw. And tap it on. You can just tap it with this. And you can usually hear when it gets tight, it makes a different sound. But yeah, that's it. That's all for that. Get this cleaned up and out of here. All right. Hopefully this mic's working. I'll have to check it out.